So now we're going to talk about essential content lessons in a blended learning classroom. Now, with essential content lessons, you want to prepare a project that students can work together or on their own, but usually I do like putting groups together of students and giving them a real world situation. Any skill that they have learned in math class, I'd like to bring it in and give them a real world situation to solve together. They also make connections, and not only connections with real world and their math skills, but also how to present it using their reading and language arts skills or social study skills, which means across disciplines. And when you assign something like this to students, you need to be flexible with time. It does not take an hour or an hour and a half. Sometimes it might take days. Maybe you let them work on it after a quiz on Fridays, and it may take a little longer, but we need to make sure to allow the students to make those connections, to learn across disciplines, and that the actual lesson connects with real world problems. Here is an example of what I have assigned students with a project for a real world situation. Here we have something called Adventure Zombie Outbreak. You ask the students to put their name or the group members, class period. The person that puts their name might be a recorder, or they could all make sure to, everybody has to type in all the information that they find together. Now, let me show you what this one is actually asking you to do. Breaking news, virus X outbreak. Doctors have identified a dangerous virus that is spreading across America. They have named it virus X. When people become infected, they come down with a variety of symptoms, including coughs, fevers, and nausea. While some people infected with the virus X recover, others turn into zombies. So the CDC needs your help. Your team has been flown into an airport in Oregon to study a group of people with virus X. These patients are quarantined in the airport to prevent the virus from spreading. Your goal: analyze their information and help the CDC understand the virus. Figure out where the virus is coming from and why some people recover and why others become zombies. Use the data in the table, slide 3 to 4, to answer the research questions. Now, what you give them is you give them information, you give them numbers, and what they do is they bring all this information together on slides that you have prepared for them, and you ask them to create a graph. You ask them to do a dot plot. You can ask them to find the mean, median, and mode. Whatever you're studying, whatever you can bring together so that the students working together, they can actually help each other out in creating these presentation slides. This is the first example of the students where they get the information from the two slides, and together they come up with the recovered ages, which is those people that either recovered, and you find the mean, median, and mode. Now you come up with mean, median, and mode for zombies. Okay, so this is just an example of students creating something together and using their using the math information, and also using their reading, their language arts skills, their presentation skills, all skills together so that they can present to the classroom. What you're going to see here is you're going to see clips of students working together and listening to some of the conversations that they have about this.
I got 1.7. How'd I get 1.7? Yeah, same. For the recovery, I got, well, but for zombies, I got 10. I'm getting the A's of the recovered people. Yeah. 51.
You guys can work on the number line on slide 8. We're going to be working on the median and the range.
What happened to my paper?
He's doing mean for
This
zombies.
is also
So,
okay, late.
you guys
The
do
mean.
below
Who's doing the
because
mean?
there's,
I don't I'm stupid. Ed, are you doing the meme for recording? Okay, wait, what are you doing?
I am gonna help Riley with the
Who's doing the meme?